Here we go.
I need to put some seatbelts on this thing.
Oh boy. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Kent, and this is my 59 Chevy pickup. This is going to be episode 3 on the pickup, and kind of a recap of the first 2 episodes. We drug the old pickup in from one of the neighbors. It's been sitting for a few decades, got it home, and it ended up being locked up. So Jack and I knocked the pistons out of it and did a quick re-ring job and some bearings, had a valve job done on the head. And in episode 2, we actually fired it up and I drove it. Did not drive great. We don't have brakes. The tires were rubbing. We had some late model wheels on it. But for today's episode, I have a pile of parts and we're gonna try to get the brakes working on this thing and maybe get it out on the road. Super excited. The boys are here today, so if we can get it running today, they will get to ride with me. They haven't ridden in it yet. They're excited. I'm excited. Let's get into trying to get some brakes on the old truck. As you can see, I've already got the drums off of it, so you guys don't have to hear me beating on those. All 4 drums are off. I've got the factory wheels. I bought some used tires off of Marketplace, and the guy actually had a tire machine, so he mounted them up for me. So we got 4 used tires, but they hold air on our factory wheels. We've got new brake shoes, 4 new wheel cylinders, master cylinder rebuild kit, and new brake hoses. The brake hard lines look pretty good. We're gonna try to get the system primed up and see if we have any leaks. If we do, it won't be hard to replace a hard line, but hopefully we don't have to do that. I think we're gonna tackle the brake drums and the shoes first and the wheel cylinders. And then we'll get into rebuilding that master cylinder. I've never rebuilt a master cylinder before, but there was not a replacement available, locally anyway. Napa did have a great selection of brake parts, and they had them all next day. And that's kind of been, I found that out on these 50s vehicles. Napa typically has the most replacement parts available and in stock. So if you're gonna rebuild one of these old trucks, I would definitely check with Napa. O'Reilly's has a good selection of parts too. But Napa typically has, for these 50s, at least 50s GM products, parts available and ready to go. So let's get after it. Now, I'm not going to go through step by step on how we're doing these brakes. There's 1,000 other videos on YouTube of how to do your drum brakes, and this is not meant to be a how-to video. So I'm going to get the shoes replaced on all 4 corners, get all the wheel cylinders on, probably go ahead and get the brake hoses on, and then we'll get this thing a little further in the air and tackle that master cylinder rebuild. On this truck, the master cylinder is underneath the truck in the frame, so it's not like a later model vehicle where it's on the firewall. So we're sure happy to have the lift to go after that rebuild. But for now, let's get the brake shoes on it. All right, I know I said I wasn't going to show you step by step, but I want to show you how full of dirt these wheel cylinders are. Look at that. Completely packed full of sand. It's no wonder we didn't have any brakes. All right, back to the change. That took a lot longer than I expected. If you saw me going back and forth, it's always a good idea to do your drum brakes one side at a time so you can reference the other side you haven't taken apart yet. One thing I forgot to tell you guys, the hardware kits for these brakes weren't available, so I'm having to reuse all this old dirty hardware, which made it a little more difficult, but we got it buttoned up. 3 more to go. I did break the hard line going to the wheel cylinder. So we're gonna be short that part. Hopefully we can get, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other back one. And then the front ones have hoses, and I have new hoses. So we'll probably get the other side done, see if that line breaks or not, and then we'll run to town and grab a couple hard lines so we can button that up. And still hoping to drive this thing today. That's the goal. So let's get back to work. Well, my attempt at a one-day video has failed. I did get the brakes on all 4 corners of the truck, got the front wheel bearings packed, brakes are on the back on both sides, and we ended up needing a few hard lines. I had the new brake hoses, but no lines. I went and got some universal brake lines and cut them to length and got them bent in place. And I rented the double flaring tool from O'Reilly's, and the tool was brand new. It was still in the package. And this brand new double flaring tool, I needed a 3/16 die to double flare these lines. And this kit came with 2 1/4-inch dies, where it's supposed to have a 1/4 and then a 3/16. So we're not having great luck with the rental tool. Not O'Reilly's fault. That was a brand new tool. I took it out of the plastic, but just a touch of bad luck with this project today. We're out of time for the day. It's Sunday evening. Oh, I did get the master cylinder rebuilt. That was relatively easy. Well, there's AJ. Hey, buddy. It was relatively easy. I just took this big nut off the back of it, and all the guts came out of it. Here's the old internals. As you can see, they're pretty nasty. After I got it apart, cleaned it up, ran a wheel cylinder hone through it, and reassembled it. Now I cleaned the reservoir out too. I'm gonna get that master cylinder on tonight and try to have this thing where we're sitting pretty good for next weekend. Tomorrow, I'm gonna round up the rest of the brake lines. I'm gonna probably just order my own double flaring tool. They're not super expensive. That's gonna be it for this weekend. Attempt failed at making a one-day video, but that's all right. Join us next week. It's gonna be this same video. We're gonna drive this thing, I promise you. Me and the boys, we're gonna take this truck to town, and it's gonna be fun. So join us next weekend.
And so next weekend, my dad finished up the brakes, and we are ready to road test this thing. Dad's in the cab, setting up the cameras.
So throughout this week, I went ahead and replaced all the brake lines. I know we didn't plan on replacing all of them, but now we've got all new hoses. Brakes are bled and adjusted. It's cleaned up, and I think we're ready for our first test drive. We're gonna run into town, see if the snow cone stand's still open. AJ, you gonna go with us? Those of you that haven't seen the second episode on this thing, we put it back together and had a pretty bad smoking problem. I think that's probably gonna continue to be the case. One thing we did notice, the more we've ran it, as it warms up, it'll start to smoke really bad, but then as it gets up to temperature, it kind of quits. Hopefully we can get it to stay in that non-smoking stage, but we may be killing some mosquitoes coming through town. So.
AJ, you think it'll run good?
Yeah.
It does run really good, and I guess you guys haven't seen it with the tires. First time we've had the wheels and tires on it.
Yep.
Looks pretty good. We shot some paint on the wheels.
Looks pretty good. We're getting the truck all prepared for the road, and me and AJ are really excited. I think it's going to be awesome, and all that hard work's going to pay off.
Tire, and we usually use this, right?
Yep.
If we have another one, we want to have another tire.
Yeah, but AJ, hopefully we don't have a flat tire today.
Yeah.
Let's hope that won't happen. But we are really excited to get this thing out on the road. And I guess I can show you the front of the truck. Here it is. We got these so the hood doesn't fly open while we're on the road. That would be bad.
Yeah. It'll go. And everybody alright.
Good.
That's how it opens, and here's that.
That engine.
Hold this for a second.
Are you super excited, AJ?
Yeah.
What do you think about that motor?
I don't know, but while we're driving, it's on that horn.
Yep, we'll honk that horn.
Oh,
As you can tell, me and AJ are super excited.
that
And-
horn, there's one horn that says, are you done? And another one that goes, Mama.
We have to sit on Bub's lap. We only got 2 seats.
Can I sit on your lap and hold my ball?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Does it have any seat belts?
Nope.
Oh.
Here we go.
We need to put some seat belts on this thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait. Turn the key.
Oh, good idea. The key was off. It's a good thing we brought you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Mom's gonna be like, where's AJ? How my ball? I don't know.
Off to the races.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is this cool? The brakes work?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oop, reverse. Here we go.
Alright, we're driving the truck. And
This right here is how you start it, which is what we were doing, but you have to turn the key on.
yeah.
AJ remembered that, but apparently I didn't. So
Yeah.
It was a good thing.
Yeah. Isn't that cool, AJ?
Yeah.
You pulled this on a trailer not too long ago.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, highway speeds.
Yep.
What do you think, AJ?
What's that? Oh yeah. What's that piece of paper?
I don't know what that is.
AJ, push the horn.
Alright, AJ, can you believe you just pulled this on the trailer the other day and now we're driving it? Whoa. Alright.
That's loud.
You can't be honking at people. And it's really awesome that we just pulled this out of the field the other day. And now we're driving it on the highway.
Without no seatbelt.
No, we don't have any seat belts, but we're not going very fast.
Nope.
Shows we're going 40 mile an hour. The speedometer's working. The gas gauge is working.
Yep.
The temp gauge is working. Oil pressure gauge is working. This thing is a unit.
Pretty awesome.
We're not even smoking that bad right now.
Oh, we are.
Maybe it's just oil in the exhaust that is making it smoke.
Yeah, probably.
Time will tell. We'll see what it does when it gets a little hotter.
Yep.
We are in town, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I bet this is the first time this truck's been in town in 30 years. This truck has been right next door to where we live now since the late 60s. So this is a local truck. Definitely been here in town before,
Yeah.
but it's been a very long time.
Yeah, we used to have this.
We even have brakes. I'm gonna stop at this stop sign.
This is crazy.
Oh, there's reverse.
We're not going to reverse and go back to our house. We're going to the snow cone.
What kind do you want?
I like whatever kind they have. I like.
Oh yeah. Pull in here and see. Yep, they're closed. No snow cones today.
Darn it.
But we did make it.
Yep.
We made it all the way to the snow cone stand.
Can we go check another place?
I don't know where else they have snow cones.
Here's the snow cone stand, Polar Paradise. And when it's open, it's really good. But
the truck made it.
yeah, the truck made it.
Made it to town.
Wasn't that bad?
Works pretty awesome. Works good, runs down the highway.
Yep.
It stops. It starts. It has lights.
Has everything.
Success.
Yep.
Just no snow cones.
Maybe we can run over to the quick stop and get something that sounds good.
Head over to the corner.
Yep. Just over there.
I don't know if our truck can make it. Do you think it can make it there?
Over to the quick stop.
It's just right there.
I bet it probably will.
Oh boy. Made it.
Oh, stop!
What?
I said, oh, stop. There's a parking spot right there.
Yep. We made it to the quick stop. AJ, what are you gonna pick out?
I don't know.
Go straight to the candy aisle.
Bob, what are you gonna pick?
I don't know yet.
I never tried these before.
All right, we'll get those.
Nope.
I'm excited to try these. Oh, there's so many. Orange.
Alright. Gonna drink some candy. Get back to the truck.
The boys got their candy. We came over here on Main Street. We're gonna drop the tailgate, let them have it before we head to the house.
The tailgates are a little bit different nowadays. These ones are a little harder to take down.
You gotta hook your chains up.
There you go.
You gonna be the first one to try sitting on it?
Watch out, AJ.
Sturdy? Looks like it works.
Yeah. AJ picked out these circus peanuts or whatever they are, and he's never tried them before. I don't know why he picked them out, but I don't know if he's gonna like them or not.
You made a candy review?
Yep. And then I got watermelon Laffy Taffy and a cream soda.
Alright, here goes nothing. AJ's gonna try the
Corn.
circus peanuts.
They're red.
They're good?
I don't know what they taste like. I thought they would be chewy, but they're like a marshmallow. It tastes like a Lucky Charms marshmallow, but it's not freeze dried.
That's a huge Lucky Charms marshmallow.
Yeah, I want bug them. They're my favorite. I want bug juice.
You do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Oh boy, my Laffy Taffy's melting.
We are halfway done with today's journey. The boys got their snacks, and I think it's time to get back in the truck and see if it'll make the trip home. Probably about...
I don't like those marshmallows.
You don't like them anymore? Well, you ate half the pack. So it's a little over 3 miles on the way here. We got 3 miles on the way home.
I do like the marshmallows, Dad.
Oh, you do like them? I'm pretty confident it'll make it. It actually didn't smoke at all on the way here, even when it got hot, pulling around town. So maybe the smoke we were seeing was just what was left in the exhaust from all the Marvel mystery oil we dumped down this thing trying to get that motor unlocked. So let's get these boys back in the truck and we'll see if it'll make us home.
Tail lights are working good.
Oh yeah. I turned on the juice. Ow.
I set my running on.
We found a seat for AJ.
Yeah, gas
He's
tank.
sitting on the gas tank. Give it a honk.
Don't touch that.
Why? I love that horn in the Ruger one.
Yeah.
It goes,
Our Ruger horn quit working. I think the wire must have came off of it.
Yeah.
If that's the only thing that breaks down on this trip, we'll be doing good.
Yeah, the track never broke down, but we couldn't start it once until I found out that didn't start the key, right?
AJ told me how the key works.
Yeah, I'm pretty excellent, and I'm in this video this time, and I've never been in this truck.
I ain't never been in this truck.
Yeah, last year I haven't, but this is a pretty old truck.
It is. Ooh, that air feels good.
I bet the Ruger horn can call coyotes.
I bet it would scare coyotes off.
Yeah, I bet it would call them.
You think it would call coyotes?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either.
But it might call cows.
Might call down. We might have been going 30 miles an hour.
You think?
Maybe. If we did, we would go. Right?
Right. I hope you guys enjoyed our third video on the old 59 Chevy. And we have made a lot of progress in 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Seems that our smoking problem has cleared up a little bit, which is exciting news. I think I am going to maybe try to drive it to work a few times this week and prove it out a little more. But I don't know what the future of this truck is, but I do know our next episode is not going to be on this truck. We bought another vehicle, another somewhat of a project, but it's a really nice project. I can't wait to show you guys. It was not the plan. It's something that came up on Marketplace, and it was such a good deal. I left work and went and bought it, and I can't wait to show you guys. I haven't touched it yet. It's still sitting on the trailer because we had to get this out of the shop. But now that this can move in and out of the shop, the new project's coming in, and we're going to start filming episode 4 on the channel, but the first episode on a new project.
Yep.
Are you excited about it?
Yeah, I'm really excited. But you guys won't know what it is until that first episode comes out.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to us. We had a lot of fun. The boys got to see what it's like to take something that is pretty much useless scrap metal, and it's a very useful pickup now. We're going to start using it around the house. It's going to be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.